Hello everyone. Today I am going to present a case study on one of the most horrifying and disturbing criminal cases in modern history, the Nithari killings. Nithari is a village in Noida, Uttar Pradesh. Between 2005 and 2006, several children and women from poor families living in the area mysteriously went missing. Despite repeated complaints, the police initially ignored the issue. Everything changed in December 2006 when human remains were discovered near the house of a local businessman, Muninder Singh Pandar, and his domestic help Surendra Kohli. Timelines of events is 2005 initial disappearances of children, December 2006 discovery of human remains at Pandar's residence, 2007 CBI takes over investigations and arrest made, 2009 conviction and death sentences, 2023 Allahabad High Court acquits both accused due to lack of evidence. Next is victims of the Nithari killings. Total known victims is at least 19, most of them children, primarily girls, mostly from poor families in Nithari village. Children aged between 4 and 14 years, a few young women including domestic workers. Victims were often lured with promises of food, toys or work. Last seen near house D5 where the crimes occurred. Let's talk about the accused in the Nithari killings. First one is Surendra Kohli. Surendra Kohli was the domestic servant working at Muninder Singh Pandey's house in Nithari. He was the prime accused in the case. Next one is Muninder Singh Pandar. Pandar was a businessman who owned the house where the crimes occurred. His role in the crimes was controversial. Initially, he claimed he had no knowledge of what Kohli was doing and was acquitted in some cases. Discovery of crime is in this. Parents in Nithari reported children missing and police inaction despite repeated complaints. Discovery of body parts in a drain behind Pandey's house in December 2006. Total of 19 victims identified, mostly the children and women. Initial discoveries in December 2006, a local resident reported finding a skull and other human remains in a drain near a house belonging to Moninder Singh Pandar. The police investigation led to the discovery of more human remains, including bones and skulls on the premises. A total of 17 sets of human remains were found through the victims identified could only be verified through DNA analysis. The other investigations in this case was initially handled by the local police, but due to lapses in the investigation, it was later taken over by the Central Bureau of Investigation. Surendra Kohli, a servant working for Muninder Singh Pandar, was arrested and later confessed to the murders. The investigation revealed that Kohli was responsible for the killings, but Pandey's involvement remains unclear. In 2009 February, Kohli was awarded death sentence by the Special CBI Court and murder of Rimba Halder, one of the several victims. In September 2009, the Allahabad High Court acquitted Pandar but confirmed Kohli's death sentence. The mercy petition of Surendra Kohli was rejected by former President Pranab Mukherjee 2014. The Supreme Court stayed Kohli's execution at 1 a.m. at the night on September 8, 2014 and given life imprisonment. He was supposed to executed on September 12 in Meerut jail. In 2017, Muninder Singh Pandar and Surendra Kohli awarded death sentence by CBI court for rape and murder of Pinky Sarkar, one of the several victims. In 2023, Allahabad High Court acquitted the DO citing lack of evidence. After this, the cases where the procedural lapses are ignored. In state of Maharashtra vs. Damonath Shinde, the High Court identified this procedure aspect and rejected the conviction on the grounds that there was a delayed arrest. However, the Supreme Court set aside the statement of the High Court on the interest of justice. The court's reasoning in this case was there was no proof of correction or involuntariness on the part of the person whose statement. Nithari case is a classic example how impeccable and procedural aspect of the criminal law. It is pertinent to mention that these technicalities are needed to be met when dealing in criminal cases. For further information, you can refer this Sharma R 2012 Nithari killings about a chronicle of horror and Jane P 2007 the Nithari murders, a crime of the century, and public records for the Nithari killings trial. Thank you everyone. I am glad I could help with the presentation on the Nithari killings. If you have any more topics or further need assistance, stay connected with Shivi Forensics.